Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Transformers Friday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Animated Universe Prowl. One of my favorite universes past G1. Let's get into it! Let's begin with a look at the packaging. And here we go. On the top, there's a hook. Parents, scan this. And if you want to scan it, there you go. Scan away. On the front, 8 and Up Takara Tomy Generations Animated Universe Prowl. Animated Universes. Past G1's probably my favorite Transformers universe. Transformers Legacy Evolution. Hasbro print deluxe class plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, symbols I'm not going to learn, a barcode, and includes figure, tool accessories, and instructions. Awesome. On this side, some nice artwork of Prowl. And on this side, that nice Legacy Evolution artwork. And on the back side, Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, Animated Universe Prowl. Nice product shots that are most likely digital renders. Transforms in 20 steps. Hasbro print, authentic. Warning! Attention! Achtung! Don't stick things in any language pie hole that do not belong there. And don't give it to the babies. Small fine legalese print some more, made in Vietnam print some more, and that thing some more. Maybe not some more. That, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Let's talk about the figure and his accessories in alt mode. And let's start things off with the handy dandy instructions. 8 and Up Legacy Evolution, Transformers, Generations, Animated Universe Prowl. And a nice illustration there on the front. And nice illustrations within as well. Printed very clearly and reasonably easy to follow. Now, as far as his accessories go, he has 2 of these, which fold out to become shuriken. So that's pretty neat. Because this guy has kind of a Zen background. And very into the martial arts. In fact, later on in the series, he kind of gets a samurai form. And as far as storage goes for the weapons while he's in alt mode, there's just, you see that little ring in there, and then there's the opposite number of it on the wheel, and you just push it in there, and the same thing on the front. So it makes it look a little bulky, but overall it's okay. So I'll just pop those back out, and we'll take a look at the alt mode. And I have to say, one of the most important things this guy has is a kickstand for when he's in alt mode and he can stand on his own. As far as the alt mode itself goes, we'll start at the front. You know, got a nice spinny wheel there. And nice Autobot Tampo there. This whole piece here is made out of this clear plastic, so this is all paint app. everywhere that it's not translucent. Nice gold here. You can see the face here. I can't remember. I may have mistransformed him by not spinning his head around, so I'm not sure. He does have a port right here. Silver paint apps for the gas. And then because he's a police motorcycle, he does have his lights here in the back. Nice paint apps here. Nice paint apps down the side. I would say it's just very nice looking overall. A little mushroom pig showing right there. But I would say for the most part, his alt mode cleans up pretty well. And really, that just, anytime they include the kickstand so that they will stand up in alt mode for a motorcycle is a super added benefit to me. I love that. There might be a lot of other things about this figure to love, but he has a kickstand, folks. Now the front wheel, you know, it doesn't turn or anything. The handlebars, they move a little bit, but that's due to transformation rather than, you know, giving the illusion of steering. The way these parts are right here, I'm not too sure this would be a very comfortable motorcycle to ride. But nice paint apps, and it just generally nice looking bike, and it is very, very, very close, in my opinion, to what he turned to in Transformers Animated, which, you know, is a motorcycle. It looked a lot like this, and in fact, I want to say the transformation, one of my kids had this Transformer. I don't know where it's at now. In their room somewhere, I'm sure. But my oldest daughter had this. She was really into Transformers Animated, at least the Autobots, not so much for the Decepticons. And she had the version of Prowl that had the sidecar that turned into the samurai armor from later on in the show. And again, this is, I think this is a very good representation of how the character appeared in the show in his alt mode. That, my friends, is a look at Animated Universe Prowl in his alt mode and his accessories. It's time for alt mode comparisons. And here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Animated Universe Prowl. Next to War for Cybertron Trilogy Siege Prowl. And War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Galactic Odyssey Earth Mode Prowl. For our final set of comparisons, here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Animated Universe Prowl with the Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee and the Amazon exclusive Generation Selects Earthrise Leader Class Alternate Universe or Dead Optimus Prime. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the comedy portion of our program where I attempt to transform this Transformer. And the first thing I'm going to do is put that kickstand up. That's what he looks like without it down. And then let's work on these pieces right here, which you have to pull them out because they do tab in. There is a tab right here, and I think there's a tab somewhere else. Maybe not. And then there's the slot for it right there, and when you put it in, you just have to swing it out a little bit and get it in there, and then we'll do the same for the other side as well. And then once we have that, then I think this piece right here comes off. There we go. And again, let's just move these up out of the way for the time being. Swivel this around. I believe this is the way that it goes. And the weapons are on here. You can take them on, or you can take them on. You can leave them on or take them off. It doesn't matter. If they're getting in your way, then go ahead and take them off. This piece right here just goes right down there. You'll see it's got a cavity right here, and it fits around this where it's screwed together. You can straighten that up and untab the knee. You can see this like spiky piece on the knee right here, and it just tabs right into here. And again, just straighten it out. And we've got that so far. And right here, let's go ahead and separate this. And we'll go ahead and flip the hands out. Maybe. If I can get a hold to them. There you go. Let's stand that piece up. I don't think that's how that goes. It's not. That's his back. At least I'm pretty sure it's his back. And spin these down like that. Let's fold this down. Well, I think that's how you do it. Maybe not. Flip these handlebars up. I'm gonna say, yeah, these go back behind him. And you might have to twist him a little bit to get it to do what you want it to do. I think I may have put these arms in position too soon. Let's see. His head's kind of hung up in there. I think it's his head that's hung. I don't know. So I guess I didn't have the arms in position too early. I did not. And I did have his head turned around backwards, folks, because there he's got dials and stuff on the back of his head. So let's turn the waist back the way that it goes. Straighten that up. Push this all the way down, and then that holds the arms into place. And you spin the head around, and you move these up, put the butt flap down, and yes, the handlebars, I thought maybe they went down, but they don't. They stay up like that. there we go, my friends. Animated Universe Prowl. All transformed with only a little bit of difficulty on my part. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories in alt mode. And of course, the accessories, they're still, you know, they poured in right there. And you just flip the blades out. And, well, he doesn't really hold it, does he? Not in that hand. Not in that hand either, apparently. There you go. So he will hold it. And he won't hold it. So he'll hold one, but not two. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. You hold it like that. Anyway. Fold this back up. Put it back into position there. Now let's take a look at the robot mode. Nice head sculpt there. With nice paint apps. The gold, the silver for the crest here, the blue for the eyes, the chrome silver for the exposed part of the face, a little gold ring right there around the earpiece, I guess, audio receptor. And he's got some paint apps here and here, and then here, and under the weapons, and again around this part here with the nice Autobot tampo. On the backside, it's not too messy. These pieces stick out a little bit, but overall it's okay, and I do think he really does look like his animated counterpart, except for they tried to fit him in with the Legacy and War for Cybertron aesthetic. So if he were technically looked like the animated figure, he would be much longer and leaner. At least in my opinion, that's the way I remember it. So, nice looking bot overall, and it does really take me back to that animated show, which is, after G1, my favorite animated series. As far as his articulation goes, he'll look up that high. He looks down just a little bit. No chicken neck. The head is on a ball joint. So he does get some waggle though, and he will do the full Exorcist. 360 degree rotation at the arm, and it goes up about 90 degrees. Double mushroom peg at the bicep for a full 360 degree rotation. Single hinge at the elbow for slightly better than 90 degrees, it looks like. No rotation at the wrist. It will go in and out a little bit, but that's due to transformation. 360 degree rotation at the waist. At the hips, he gives you the splits plus, which he should because he's a samurai ninja. He kicks forward. Wow. That is a really good range of motion for that kick forward. And backwards as well, although the butt flap here does... Is it the butt flap? No. It's the way it's molded. The hips actually get in the way. It's a cut on a mushroom peg at the thigh for another 360 degree rotation. Single hinge at the knee Gives you a little better than 90-degree bend. And then, you know, at the tire, it does have some rotation to it too. So you could say he has that much knee. It's almost like a double hinge. Now, as far as the ankles go, it'll tilt down that far, and there went a weapon up that far. So that's, you know, unusual on a transformer, but I think that's due to transformation, and it's on a ball joint there. So he gets tilt and this, I forget what it's called. I hate it when pieces pop off. Rocker. I knew it would come to me eventually, my friends. So he's got that much rocker that way, that much rocker that way. So he's got rocker both ways. Plus his feet will spin all the way around. So lots of articulation for Animated Universe Prowl. Dadgummit. Get on there and stay. That, my friends, does it for a look at Animated Universe Prowl in his robot mode and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a Transformers review, robot mode comparison. And here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Animated Universe Prowl with War for Cybertron Trilogy Siege Deluxe Class Prowl and Amazon exclusive Galactic Odyssey Deluxe Class War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Earth Mode Prowl. For our final set of robot mode comparisons, here we have Legacy Evolution Animated Universe Prowl with Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee and the Walmart exclusive Netflix War for Cybertron Trilogy Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. For final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Animated Universe Prowl, I really like this figure. I'm glad that the animated Transformers Animated is finally getting a little bit of love. It is it is my favorite Transformers cartoon past G1. For me, it's G1, then it's Transformers Animated. It just had the right mix of action and comedy and just crazy stuff going on. And, you know, in that lore, Elita 1 gets turned into Black Arachnia, and I thought that was a great spin on both of those characters. Optimus Prime was the leader of a small group of Autobots, but he was not the supreme commander of the Autobots. But anyway, that's a whole nother video right there, doing a rundown on Transformers Animated. But this guy is pretty cool. It really takes me back to the original. Well, I'd say the original, but the original run of figures in the animated series, at least. My oldest daughter, she was really into at least the Autobots, and she had the Prowl with the sidecar that turned into the samurai armor and attached to Prowl, and I thought that was really cool. I kind of wish they'd have done that with this, but they'll probably just do another release or a exclusive somewhere and Prowl in the sidecar and all that good stuff. His alt mode is it looks really sharp. Has a kickstand to hold him in place while he's in alt mode. So that's pretty cool. I like the paint apps. I like his little shuriken type weapons. And just overall, this is a good figure. I really enjoyed messing around with this guy. Oh wow, that sounded crazy. Anyway, that does it for the review, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.